But yeah, I don't know. I was spending a lot of time like I was kind of complaining to Moose the other night about like we had that conversation last week about losing weight and stuff, and I was telling Moose the Friday when we were playing the division, I was like, man, I need to lose like 0.9 pounds before tomorrow, and it was at like 11 o'clock at night. I was like, I need to do it to hit my goal. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna hit it or not. And the next morning I was like, yeah, I did it. It's fine.
There's some magnesium citrate, just crap it all out, it'll be fine.
Yeah. So I mean, like
That's what fighters do.
For me, it was kind of like a big goal for me. I'm like always really kind of embarrassed to talk about how much I weigh all the time. And I know like I'm tall and I'm a big dude, but like
tall and you played fucking college football. you're not small, man.
I know, but like I had gotten up to like, let's see, on New Year's Eve, when I decided, I'm like, you know what, I didn't decide on New Year's Eve. I decided before that, but I decided I was going to start at the beginning of the year to go on a diet and whatever. And I weighed myself on New Year's Eve when we got home, and I weighed 341 pounds on New Year's Eve. And on Saturday, I weighed myself, and it's the first time I've been under 300 pounds in like a decade.
Congrats,
so
man. Good job, man.
It was like, I don't really like talking about how much I weigh, because like when someone's like 300 pounds, you're like, oh shit. And I'm like, I
think it depends on who you're talking to. There's, you're not talking to people who are going to give you that kind of reaction here. So
I know it's just one of those things, I guess. It's like a mind thing.
Oh, no, certainly. I mean, there's a lot of people who are really obsessed with like the number on that scale. They could look great, but if that number on the scale is too high, like, oh, I'm fucking overweight. Yeah. A lot of people go by that BMI index.
Yeah.
A lot of times, like, I'm 5'8" and I'm 200. And so by like that scale, I'm massively obese. I'm not. I'm just like, I go to the gym. I'm a construction worker. I mean, I don't have abs anymore, but I'm not fat, and but they're too hard to maintain, man.
No, I was chuckling about that with a coworker today. We were talking about like weight loss, because he was talking about going to the gym with his wife, and then he like worked outside this weekend clearing trees and stuff. And he's like, my arms are all sore today and stuff. And I was like, I'm just trying to do this weight loss thing right now, because if I gain muscle, I'm more inclined to like gain weight or just swap it out, like my fat for muscle. And for the weight loss challenge, I got to lose weight. And so I was like, I'll go lose some weight, and then eventually I'll start a weightlifting routine. And I was like, I really, and he mentioned something about abs and like it being a pain in the ass. I'm like, I don't want a 6-pack. I just want to get rid of the keg.
Yeah, they're such a pain to maintain, man. When I was grappling competitively, like I would walk around 155 and I would cut to 139.
Jeez.
But I could cut that in like a couple days without even trying. But you think there were guys, so 139, there were guys cutting from like 170, 180, and this is for amateur grappling. Like you look at the high level, just how much weight some of these guys are cutting. It's insane. And they can get it back in a day, because they used to be able to use an IV. Now they can't anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why. See, I have a perfect 6-pack, actually. It's just behind this bag of fat right here.
Oh, is it in the fridge?
Be warm. Yeah. So I'm keeping. I will sacrifice showing off my perfectly chiseled abs to keep myself warm. This is how I intellectualize myself into.
It is cold in Philly. It's been a cold winter.
Not as cold as it has been for people back home, or probably even you, Phillips.
Yeah, it's been a bad winter, and I work outside, so it's been pretty bad.
But that was I like. This is also the lowest I've been since I've been with my wife too. So it was kind of like, she's like, "Are you done now?" I'm like, "No." No.
Wait, she wants you to stay big?
No, well, she doesn't think I'm like fat. You know,
Right.
she's just like, she's like, you look fine. I'm like, I know, but
Fine. If you said that to her, she'd be upset.
I know.
Actually, you know
Well,
what?
the thing-
Having met Sana, I think she'd be all right with it.
And you're like, hey, you look like, hey.
look fine, honey.
I mean,
Thanks,
like,
Corey.
I was. It's funny because like we were talking the other day about it, and she's actually lost weight too because she's eating the same stuff I am, but she wasn't like trying to lose weight, and she already weighs less than before she was pregnant with Riley.
Wow, that's good.
I know.
Well, so you could be like, Sana, you're welcome.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. It was like a big kind of weekend for me, I guess. So I celebrated by making tacos and eating Subway. So that was not great, but also great.
It's
Add a
better
big
than,
Great.
dig.
Nah, it was great, man.
it's better than like a pizza or two. You know, I mean,
Or
tacos.
two.
I mean, hey, why you gotta shit on my Wednesday, Moose?
Hey, I'm talking about a man, you know, that's on a weight loss. You know, he's on a journey.
I had to put 2 more holes in my belt. It felt kind of good. I've never done that before.
All right.
My wife's just like, you could just go buy a new belt. I'm like, no, these ones are fine. Belts cost money that I could be buying games with.
There you go, smart man.